Talk. Is that all this episode was going to be? I was expecting something more fulfilling, something more exciting, not just a bunch of build-up. What's going on, all you Boruto fans? Unpredictable 60 here, coming to you guys live with my review for episode 29. And of course, I am disappointed because I was so expecting to see much more of a fight in this whole episode. Of course, we didn't get to see much of anything besides Shizuma's new 7 Ninja Swordsman group, as they call themselves. Really, they're just a bunch of thugs with swords. But of course, now they have Kagura under the spell, or not really spell, but just kind of under the influence that he's supposed to be in debt to Shizuma, just for the simple fact that Shizuma has accepted him for who he is, and just is kind of trying to make an organization that just accepts people like Kagura. So it's just kind of one of those things that all these people who have joined up with the 7 Ninja Swordsman, quote unquote, are now just trying to say that, oh, this is a group that accepts me for who I am, and this guy's trying to lead us into a place to where we can originally be what we once were, the Blood Mist Village. But of course, nobody's going for that besides these groups, this little group of people. And of course, one of Shizuma's main goals here is to take Boruto down and kill him, and just to try to like declare war upon the 7th Hokage, which is Naruto. And we all know that's not going to happen. We all know that he cannot take down Boruto. Boruto's the main character, and we just know this isn't going to end the way Shizuma thinks it's going to end. And of course, I can't wait to see how that happens. But you know, they just had to just have this whole episode be about talking. I mean, I wanted to see a fight. I was expecting to see something go on, not just the whole build up to a fight. I mean, the next episode, episode 30, well, I mean, maybe we'll get to see an actual fight. Maybe it'll be some stuff we haven't got to see yet. But I mean, this episode was pretty interesting, though, I will have to admit, in the aspect really that at the beginning, when they finally came into the room, Shizuma and his, I guess, thugs, they came into the room of swords, and they came upon the treasury. They got the swords they wanted, and right after they picked up the swords, it was kind of like a booby trap was set there. And of course, whenever they entered the room and got what they wanted, these, I guess, puppets popped up out of the ground. And I mean, I don't really know if this was some type of doing of whoever. I don't know who from the Hidden Mist Village has puppetry going on or anything like that. So I'm not really too sure as to who set that up. But if I had to guess, I don't think Kankuro would have anything to do with this. I mean, he's in the Sand Village. I don't see that they would have any type of connection there, but you never know sometimes. But of course, other than that, we got to see Boruto not necessarily go to Chojuro for help, but he tried to make it seem like, well, you know, we don't really need to tell anyone about this, because if anything happens, then this will just be, you know, a canceled field trip, and we don't want that. That's the last thing we're trying to have happen. And so, that being said, Boruto did come to Chojuro and tell him about what's going on, and Chojuro was pretty much like, I gotta take him down, you know, this is my deal, this is the Hidden Mist Village's deal, we gotta do this ourselves, don't get involved. And then Boruto was like, well, this is just a scuffle between teenagers, a scuffle between children, really. And you know, Chojuro was like, I see what he's saying. I think I'm interested in what he's talking about. And then Boruto further explains that if this is just a scuffle between kids, then you just kind of, you know, you might can just show up. I mean, you know, you're just kind of passing through. You just happen to see what happened here. So you don't really have to like consider this part of a any type of big deal that you have to go and report. So of course, it just kind of happened that Boruto ended up meeting up with these people because he knew exactly where they would be. He got Chojuro to tag along, and it doesn't seem too good for Chojuro actually, because once he shows up, he gets stitched with those sewing needles. And of course, I don't know exactly if this is like gonna you know, do any real harm to him or not, but I can't wait to see how he gets out of it. I mean, this is something that's pretty cool. I mean, we didn't get to see this much in the original Naruto Shippuden. And now we're gonna have a lot of crap happening here, so it's just kind of weird, honestly. And I don't know if she is Ichigo or something like that. I don't know if that's her name, or if she is Aichora, but I think it's Ichigo. I think that's the one who stitched up Chojuro. So he's definitely gonna have he's pretty much tied up at this point, and that really didn't play out the way I had expected it to. I would expect more from him being the Hokage of the Mist Village, but I guess he just got caught off guard. I don't really know what you call that, because it just happened so quickly. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below, because I was not too impressed with this one. I was really expecting more from this, not just a really build-up episode. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you are Boruto fans, go ahead and subscribe and click that bell symbol so you get notified about all the latest Boruto content that will be coming your way. And of course, if you guys have any other thing that you would like to mention in the comment section below, you're always welcome to. As we like to see our subscribed fan base grow, it's always good to see you guys communicate with us as well, because then I love talking to you guys and comparing opinions, really. And of course, if you guys want to take the extra step and go the extra mile, go ahead and subscribe and spread this to as many people as we can. Share the video and like it if you want to go ahead and do that step. And on that note, this has been your broadcast, Unpredictable, signing off.